Hey folks, we are back. We are actually on the beta weekend right now, so as you can see, we are surrounded by people in basically nowhere area. Here you go.
Take the heirloom. Shouldn't you go arrest her?
Grata apatiki, airplate, veritini, zavazia, tintas nasbava dalev, ajap.
Cool. And we get some gloves, which we'll throw on. Like Charlie's Angels. Oh, sorry. I opened up the crew window out of force of habit, and oops. Anyway, yeah, this is the beta, open beta weekend right now, so you will see a ton more people on right now. You know, it is what it is. What can I really do? So we'll get to see. Oh God, stop it! Go away! Go away! Are you really gonna shoot me too? Come here, you. So we'll have to see what happens here. This is the MMO element of MMORPGs, and generally it sucks in the beginning because everyone is like, you know, stealing all your quests. Come here. Cool, thermal detonator at your ass. Damn! You do kind of feel pretty cool. Where do screenshots go? Well, actually, an easy thing to do, if you press your screenshot button and open up Microsoft Paint, you can find it right there if you do a paste. So if you ever can't find a screenshot, you can always find it there. So can I not hide behind this rock now? The cover system still confuses me a bit. I think they still have to work out some issues with that. But, well, beta. I also wanted to clarify a point on when I talked about when I talked about the whole issue of item, you know, your items are kind of relying on your storytelling, I don't think a lot of people understood what I meant here and what the problem was. Understand, folks, that as you progress further in the game, there will be basically different tiers. So you'll see here, if I open you up, next tier is at 1,000. So, and then there's one at 3,000, yada yada, it keeps going on for different ones. Where this becomes a real issue, folks, is that you're basically kind of forced into a decision-making process of, you know, you can't really play neutral. And when I say neutral, you know, someone had made a comment that, you know, well, you know, you really shouldn't be able to play that neutral. You know, it is a light side versus dark side in the Jedi, or the Star Wars universe, rather. And I can agree with that up to a point. You know, where it becomes an issue to me, though, is, like, I either have to be a cold-blooded murderer who slaughters kittens in their sleep, or a paladin, so that I can use all of the items that I want to use. You know, it would be fairly frustrating. You know, someone had said, you know, that it's probably just an appearance thing, light side versus dark side. You know, they probably just look different. Again, that makes sense, except if you throw in the tiers. That's where it screws everything up, is a tier system for it. So when you have multiple tiers of light and dark, so to speak, you know, you almost have to pick which one you want to be. And unfortunately, you know, threatening a child, while it doesn't carry the same light side, dark side weight as maybe killing someone outright, just murdering someone outright, you know, murdering an unarmed person outright, you're still kind of forced into the same decision. So I would kind of like to play, not an evil character, but imagine a character that was kind of an asshole to people, but wasn't truly evil, wasn't going to just kill someone in their sleep. Because of the tier system set up, let's say we get to level 30, and a Dark Side 3 item drops, and a light side 3 item drops. I can't use either of them, because I didn't kill kittens in their sleep. You know, and that's where I run into the real problem with it. So understand, folks, if it was one tier and it was basically equivalent, I would agree with most of you. But, you know, if it was just one tier of problem, you know, either a good guy or a bad guy, then I can see item restricting, or another thing that you could do in that is that some items that, you know, some armors or modifications or something would require a light side or dark side choice, but then maybe some titles or social stuff would be for higher light side choices. Or you know, it's still kind of fuzzy. I'm not sure the best fix for it.
You came back. Do you have the medicine?
That's every last medkit. Seems the Separatists didn't live long enough to make much use of them.
This is going to make a huge difference. Really, it's nice to find someone with a good heart here on Ord Mantell. Thank you. I was starting to lose faith that there were any good people left.
I know. We're a rare breed.
Right. Thank you again.
Yeah, what? We are. Shut up, woman. Throw on some boots. I'm surprised I actually haven't been hit with a message at all yet or anything. People may not know. I haven't really posted a video or anything when I was online. Yeah. I actually didn't plan to play it all this beta weekend, but I kind of got lucky. Social items.
Take a look at the stock.
So you can get some cool stuff here: a targeting device, some sparkle powder. You obtain those things. You obtain. Sorry, as I just look over this very quickly. Okay, you obtain those things basically through social interactions. When you interact in social things, groups and such, you will gain social points.
Appreciate your business.
Generally, 3 to 5 or whatever. I haven't really figured out how to figure out how many you get, so to speak, but that's kind of how that works. And you'll see here my social point, 0 of 10. So when I get 10 social points, I'll get rank 1. Not quite sure about Valor yet. I think Valor is PvP. And since that makes sense to me because I haven't participated in any PvP yet, not even with my Jedi. So PvP is generally something I don't normally do in games.
Captain Vidu's expecting.
Until
it's a
much
pleasure
later.
to meet you in person. I'm Cyrena.
Hello.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. My father flew tramp freighters, but I never developed a taste for space travel myself. Too dangerous for me. I heard about what happened with Skavik. Can't say I'm surprised. I told Vidu not to trust that scoundrel. Vidu's putting on a brave face for me, but I can tell he's terrified. Is it bad? Should I be worried?
In situations like this, always trust your gut.
Good advice. Thank you, Captain. Sorry for keeping you from your appointment. Vidu's waiting in his office. I know he's eager to speak with you.
I'd better get moving.
Farewell, Captain.
This leads me outside, doesn't it? Or does... Yeah, this leads me upstairs. Sorry, I did just finish up my shift at work. Freaking worst, boring, killing shift ever. Ugh! Because I'm training the new guy, I really can't do anything at all. He took, he's taken over all responsibilities and everything, so I just sit and watch. Oh.
Back already, Captain. Help me and Corso finish this robe of steak. Don't let this fine cut of meat go to waste.
Boss, quit acting like it's your last meal. Rogan the Butcher isn't gonna kill you.
Good to see you again, Corso.
Likewise. Looking forward to working together, Captain.
Nice work in Talaran. We're getting somewhere in this hunt for Skavik. Ricky told me he gave you a way into the Separatist hideout. Said something about a secret entrance?
I always wondered how Ricky could steal so much from Manet Point and not get caught.
Getting into Manet Point will be extra tricky. For one thing, you have to swim there.
When the Separatists invaded, they blew up the only bridge leading onto the island. Turned it into their private resort.
You'll be walking into the Ranker's Den, Captain.
I'll do it blindfolded, just for fun.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
get cocky. That place is crawling with people who'd like to blast that grin off your face. If you download the Separatist computer files onto this datapad and bring it back here, we'll handle the rest.
I'd rather go with you, Captain. My Viroblade's pretty good for chopping Separatists off at the knees. I call it Huey.
Forget about the Separatist, Corso. I want that slicer kit here before the captain comes back.
I'm on it, boss. Good luck at Man at Point, Captain.
Last thing I need is Corso turning one-man army out there. Kid'll just get himself killed for nothing. Separatists wiped out his family a couple of years ago. Corso took it personal.
I don't blame him for wanting revenge.
Mixing personal grudges and business is like dropping a thermal detonator into a fuel dump.
Vidu, there's someone named Rogan calling on the holo. He sounds upset.
Oh, that's all I need. Stall him for me, sweetheart. Remember the plan. Disrupt Man at Point's power relays, get inside Reiki's old home, and use those schematics to enter the Separatist base. When you're in, slice into the Separatist computer and download everything onto my datapad. Good luck.
I'm enjoying it. Content of the quest is good. Average voice acting. And average light side, dark side. So, what do we got? So we'll trade 26. Excuse me, I'll keep what I've got. Logout bug is known. Yeah, I actually ran into that yesterday. The Alt F4 thing. Alright, let's go hand in that other quest. Hopefully that'll level me up so that I can level up. I'm missing my sprint right now. I want to say level 14, but I could be wrong. You get an ability to sprint, so your character moves faster while out of combat. And I miss it. Yeah, this is still inside. Okay. I want to make sure I wasn't leaving the town. You know, blaster whip. Interesting. So, what else can I say on this game? A lot of stuff I'm said in streams before, but I hope I am not repeating myself in my videos as I tend to do very often. We'll go over space combat when I get out of this.
You're in charge of communications? I found a relay at a Separatist safe house. They were tapping your signals.
Blast. I thought we put a stop to that a month ago. I'll red flag all recent transmissions. Make sure nothing major leaked. I owe you one.
Ordnantel combination. And level 6. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Space combat, a lot of people looked at and weren't very impressed with it. I think a lot of people are getting the wrong conception of what space combat is made for. At least what I'm getting out of it, folks, is it's a mini-game. And it's a fun mini-game. I would plan to use it... You know, I was always one of those people that like to show up early for raids. I just was my personality. So, instead of just sitting around Orgrimmar, Dalaran, wherever, you know, what the hell was the city in Burning Crusade? Shattrath. Instead of just sitting around there for, you know, X amount of time doing nothing, and I missed my trainer. I would much rather... No, I didn't miss my trainer. I would much rather have a fun little mini-game to do. It's just killing time and having fun. You know, is it incredibly complex and the, you know... No, but that's not what this game is. It's an MMORPG with a mini-game attached to it. You know, and it's a pretty fun mini-game. I found space combat a lot more fun than, like, the fencing, or the charging, lancing shit, and, you know, WoW, and... Meh. You know, I think it's some fun to kill some time with. I don't think it's going to be anything groundbreaking. Wow, we got a lot of crap. What? Why you put your hands up? Oh, God. Wait, did she... Lobs? Okay. Well, whatever. Okay. So what do we got here? We got this vital shot. It's kind of cool. Interesting, though. That... Yeah, so your skills kind of change based on if you're crouching or not. Kind of like the rogue stealth in WoW. And yes, I will make a lot of comparisons to WoW because, honestly, WoW is the game that I played a lot of, and WoW is a game I know very well. So, you know, it makes sense to make comparisons to it. People will, you know, I don't think WoW by any means was a shitty game. I think it was a fantastic game, to be honest with you. Provided me countless hours of fun. But...
Damn separatists. All they're doing is cutting themselves off. Cockeyed fools. All of them. Did you hear about the bridge to Manat Point? Those foolish separatists think that by blowing up the bridge to Manat Point, they're striking a blow for the people. But all they've created is division. And division is death. Lots of good people got stuck in Manat Point when the bridge went out. The separatists are trying to divide us. Divide and conquer, right? There was a doctor there, J.N. Kett. Brilliant medical man and staunch Republic supporter. Essential to our effort. We need someone with the know-how to find him.
I could lend a hand if you need one.
That's the spirit. Volunteering. I like it. Breeds unity. Like I said, last contact we had with the good doctor, he was on Manat Point. Seeing as the bridge is out, you'll have to swim the channel. And you'll want to watch out for the separatists on the shore. If you have any luck finding the doctor, try to get him back here. Think you can handle it?
Well, since you've promised to pay.
Great. That's the spirit.
Which you
know,
didn't.
I think we've got a chance at winning this thing. Now hurry up to Manat Point. We haven't a moment to lose.
Just kind of funny there. Hello.
Ellis, dear, stop overreacting. We don't know it was him, and I don't see the use of bothering a stranger about it.
You're too
No,
cold,
I guess I
Nero.
was wrong then.
This is our son we're talking about. He could be alive and on that island, and you don't care.
Of course
That's not true. I just don't see the point in getting our hopes up or in wasting other people's time.
We wouldn't waste anyone's time. We'll pay. We have the credits. There are guns for hire everywhere. Like you. Could you help us?
Tell me what the problem is and I'll see what I can do.
Don't listen to her. We don't need your help. My wife's chasing phantoms, that's all. A friend of hers thought she saw our son on Manat Point, but my wife knows quite well that our son is dead.
Our son was taken from us years ago when the Separatists raided our home. My callous husband would rather believe he's dead, but I can't bear the thought. Our friend says she saw him. Oh, I must know if it's true.
What's my role in all this?
Jenna said she saw him at Manat Point. Please, will you go look for him? I'd give anything to have him back safe.
I'll find him. You've got my word on that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. His name is Paul, the spitting image of his father. You can't help but recognize him.
Well, it's your time, I suppose.
Alright, folks. That probably looks like a pretty good place to cut this. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching, folks.